Hey, it's Ronnie. Y'all remember this guy I was having trouble with? Oh yeah, I had a lot of trouble with it. Played with it this weekend, almost all weekend. I said the gyro wouldn't calibrate, wouldn't even show up the gyro, which is what controls everything, even your inputs through my transmitter set, like I explained before. Yeah, that's my GPS. And yeah, try to fit all that on one of these little guys that I put on them. Yeah, little modifications here and there, raise the deal up. But yeah, you see inside there all these wires? Take that all apart and make them fit again. Oh, it's wonderful. And that's without the battery yet. But yeah, and here's my thumb. And, oh, let's see here. Yeah, there we go. There's my thumb. And that's what I'm working on. With all those wires. Oh, I gotta back up the zoom. It's not focusing right. Yeah, here's the size of my thumbnail compared to that quad. see all the neat little boards and wires and stuff in there, and the stuff on the top and the cameraage. Woo! Guess what? I said it wouldn't flash right, wouldn't show up the gyro that controls everything. I tried. It's a Matek F411 Mini. And to make a long story short, there is, if I go back a year, there's 18 different firmwares for that board. I flashed every one of them, and it still wouldn't work. But one time, only one time, it actually, when I plugged it in after I flashed it, it showed up the gyro and it calibrated it, and then when I restarted again, it was gone again. So, guess what? That was this guy. Little Matek board. And it didn't come with them wires. I had to put all that stuff. Yeah, this right there. Yeah, one of the expensive ones. And guess what? I was going to go into the regular code and even try to fix that. But, yeah, Matek is closed source. They just send their hex files, which is the firmware, to Betaflight to use. But you can't get in it and hack it or change it. So I was hosed. Yeah, and it something to do with the firmware gyro, one or the other, but yeah, and there's a name brand expensive, like I said, about $50 board, that caused me about 16 hours of troubles, because I took it out and tested this little puppy, and it's an old F4 Mini, Mini Cube F4 E-Gene, $30 board, but yeah, that's a year and a half old, and it's working fine. I got it going, man. It's the only board I had laying around. My other ones ain't come in yet, the fancier ones. But I got my GPS. I got everything in there, and it goes. It flies. I took it out, and even all my video and stuff's working. I took it. The wind's blowing like 30 miles an hour. I didn't do much with it. I'm sure I got to do some tuning and stuff, but yeah, there you go. It wasn't my fault, man. I did everything I could do. It said after about 40 hours total on something that should have took 20 if I take my time on it and do it the way I want to do it. So yeah, this Matek board, closed source, just like Apple, closed source instead of Android. That board there is omnibus, open source, everything. You can go right in and hack it right into the code. You can go right in line, go into the code and redo it. This is all closed source, but they give you that frickin' firmware file for free to update it. Yeah, well, I went back a year and a half. I said 16 different ones for the same board or another style of F411. Nothing worked. So know where that goes? Here's what you do with that stuff. Pardon my language. You take that shit right there, that expensive, super pricey name brand, and throw it right here in the FUCKIT bucket. That's what you do. So I'll never buy a Matek board again. Throw it right in the FUCKIT bucket. That other one right there is the one that the GPS ain't working on, that I got all programmed, everything else was ripping, but I ain't getting no GPS lock. And I have a feeling that might be in the board too, because that's another closed source $60 board in that, but it's so awesome. Yeah, your own firmware works for it. This guy has got firmware from Betaflight, off-brand, no-name board for $30. And it's been flying great for a year and a half, and I'm not updating it, I'm not doing nothing, I'm leaving it alone. That one flies. This one flies, but no GPS. Now I got this one flying and everything. So there you go. Yeah, wow. Right in the FUCKIT bucket. What a pain in the ass. I don't mind the $30 as bad as about 20 hours of dinking around I did in the last 2 weeks. Trying everything. Yeah, it wasn't my fault. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, just to give you an idea of the size of what I'm playing with here. This is one of them ultralights that don't have to be registered. It's under 250 grams. There's my thumb. There's that. There's the little motors, all the stuff. I got guards on this, so I'm going to build another one. Yeah, and here's all your boards and the wiring and stuff. Where you got to wear 2 times readers, I do, and then use a magnifying glass to solder some of that stuff together. But yeah, it's going, so I'll have some vid. I'm going to have to do some fine-tuning, I'm sure, but I got her, and it flies. I took it out. Video and everything. Beauty. Never let it get you down, but when I said when it chaps my sack for a while, I'll put it away for a week or 2, but I need to get them going now. But yeah, I flew it all right. You know, I just trying to keep it in close with the goggles on, and you know, wind's blowing 35 miles an hour up this hill and through the trees. Yeah, it's a little rough on this guy, but I'm only running a 3S battery on it right now, and it'll take 4. Actually, it'll take 5. Everything else is rated for 4, but yeah, I'll put 5 to it. We'll see if I need it, but I probably don't. But yeah, that's the next one on the list, and then I'm building another one of these, then I'm building another one of those with newer stuff, and then I can build another one of those, but then I still got 3 more full-size carbon fiber frames that I need to update, which shouldn't take quite as long. So yeah, there you go, but I said I refuse to lose, man. Yeah, I even went in, was going to go and do some coding, but Matek do all over online, and their own firmware won't even make it frickin' work. Ain't it wonderful? And can't get into it. I said that board on here now is like 2.5 years old, and it's omnibus, frickin' wide open source, whatever you want to do. You can play, and I never had to do nothing to it. I had to change some different points in the CLI on the main Betaflight, the newest one, to make it work, but that was it. No code, no nothing. It was already in there. I just go right in there. Yeah, all that big buck shit. Yeah, buy the most expensive cars. Buy the most expensive shit. You know what you end up with? Nothing any better than what you can buy for half the price. There you go. Oh, and I bought 3 T-shirts, sleeveless T-shirts. Try to find those in the store. And on the Key website, because mine from work are getting worn out. So I bought 3, and they're on sale for $8.99. And then I got looking, and hey, well, you might like this too. Shit, $30 Key shorts for $5 a pair, but they're black. Okay, I'll take those. And then what else was it I bought? Oh, a short sleeve shirt with a collar for like $5 that was normally $30. They're all clearancing out all their stuff. But I looked, I wanted to buy another pair of coveralls. They ain't clearancing them yet. They're still fucking $120 for what I wear. So I'll have to check back though. But yeah, like 40 to 80% off on that crap. Can't beat that. Yeah, my work clothes are getting worn out every spring. I gotta do it. But that puppy's the next one on the list. Next weekend, I'm gonna fix that. I hope I don't have to pull the whole board out of that one, but it's all interior hidden. So when I crash the hell out of that one, it's heavier, you know, that stuff breaks, but it won't break. But if I gotta pull the board out of that one too, there's another 8 hours. You know, doing it right. But that's the way it goes. Is it this one? That's the one I put down in the rhubarb that flies fine. I was thinking about updating the firmware from a year and a half ago to the newest Betaflight. But It's doing fine. I think I'm going to leave it alone. All right, man. There you go. Oh, yeah, that way. Half a heart. There's my hand, half a heart, because I'm holding the phone with the other one. Love you all. Be safe. Be smart. Don't bury your head in the sand. Get out. Do something. It's all good. I said, and don't give up. I said, I refuse to lose. I finally figured it out, and it wasn't my fault. Brand new. You know what new means? Automotive parts. Any parts. New means never, ever worked. Think about it. There you go. Okie dokie. But yeah, that's cool. Y'all have a safe week. Love you. I'll get some video out of me flying this little bugger one of these days. If I get time, well, I'll probably be 2 hours out after work because we're still running like crazy, going nuts. Essential job, you know. But there you go. Don't ever quit, man. Put it on the back burner, have a few beers, put it away for a while, rack your brain a little bit, think about it again, try everything you can come up with, and then, you know, you gotta take stuff and put her in there in the bucket. That's the way it works, but hey, shit happens. That's what I'm worried about, that one there. That's got an expensive frickin' board that's closed source too, and I have a feeling that might be the fucking problem. Alright, love you all. Mwah. I'll be back. Tomorrow's a new day. Refuse to lose. There you go.